step into the arena, RCMP plus. It's not luck, it's logic. Bang, that's a power bomb move right there. Light it up, baby, feather. Woo, that's fantasy fireworks. Buckets, baby. Ain't no rivalry like an RCMP rivalry. From stats to smack talk, where trash talk meets true talk. It's not just fantasy, it's legacy.
Welcome back, Hoops heads, fantasy fanatics, and FAAB fiends. This is RCMP plus Fantasy Hoops, and I am your main man, Tommy Douglas. Alongside the one and only, the guy with the high motor and even higher basketball IQ, PG-13.
What up, TD? Another week, another set of receipts to check, 3 weeks down, and the fantasy landscape is starting to take shape, man.
It is indeed. We've got two undefeated squads. The defending champs, King Cobras, still ruling the jungle at 3-0. And the unpredictable, quiet assassin. 2 balls, 1 hoop, also sitting pretty at 3-0. Hard to believe they're racking up those wins so effortlessly.
They are the enigma, TD. The GM took over for a friend, and they're just letting the roster cook. It's beautiful chaos. On the flip side, we have 3 teams still searching for their first W. Ballers, the Padfoot Toes, and the rookie Dunkin Donuts.
Tough start for the Ballers, the self-proclaimed trash talkers. Hard to talk trash when your entire roster is in street clothes. We need a pulse check on that team, PG.
We do, but we're not the only ones talking about this league. Today, we've got a massive show. 3 segments, 3 interviews with 3 of the most talked about podcasts covering fantasy basketball. It's the Rivalry Roundtable.
Let's bounce! Let's bounce! Come on, let's bounce! Let's bounce!
Our first guests are the Kings of Energy, the hosts of the legendary Bounce House podcast, Mikey Mike Sexton and Zoomy. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Woo, Tommy. PG. We're here. This is a party. You guys smell that? That's the smell of victory.
What's up, guys? We're stoked to be here. The league is on fire, the waiver wire is lit, and we've got some serious opinions. Let's get into it.
Let's dive right in. You guys are all about the hype. Who is the most underrated team in the league right now? A team no one is giving enough credit to.
Underrated. You know what's underrated? Notre Dame time. Yeah, they're the poacher, the bargain shopper, but they're sitting at 2-1, and they're quiet. They're like that guy who slips into the club late, orders the bottle service, and suddenly he's the center of attention. They're going to surprise people. Jim, Tan, win. That's their motto.
I gotta go with the Guardians. Everyone forgets they were burned last year, like the Phoenix. They've got a great record, 2-1, and their team name is Fire. They're on the rise, man. They're like that new player who comes out of nowhere and just dunks on everyone. They are back.
Interesting. Mikey Mike, you called Notre Dame time the poacher. Which GM do you think needs to stop being a poacher and start spending some fab dollars?
Oh, easy. Jokey the GOAT. He's got the MVP as his North Star in his name, but he's not active. You gotta be active, bro. You gotta be checking your lineup. You gotta be partying on the waiver wire. Get off the couch and get in the game, pal.
All right, Zoomy, here's the big one. Who is hoisting the trophy this year? Who wins the championship?
Okay. The smart money is on King Cobras, but I'm going off the board. I'm taking the Z Tigers. They're 1-2 right now, but they've got that young swagger, that raw talent. Edwards, Edgecombe, Flag. They're gonna figure it out, hit their stride, and by the playoffs, they'll be untouchable. Swagger wins championships.
Mikey Mike, your champ pick?
I'm with the party. I'm with the hype. I'm going with King Cobras. You don't repeat by accident. They're the champs. They act like champs. They smell like champs. Three-peat, baby. Let's go. Fist pump.
Love the energy, fellas. Thanks for joining us. Check out the Bounce House podcast wherever you listen.
Court queens, ruling the league, style, sass, and fantasy intrigue. We draft, we dance, we dominate. Mel and Z, we elevate. Court queens, sparkle and spin. Trash talk with the championship grin. From the tip off to the final scream, we're living the fantasy dream.
Welcome back to the show. We're going from the nightclub to the runway for our next guests. They are all about good vibes and fierce energy, the hosts of Court Queens, Mel and Z.
Hi, Tommy and PG. So happy to be here. It's an amazing season so far, and we're just spreading that positive fantasy energy.
Hey boys, Mel and I are ready to serve some truth and some sparkle to your listeners. The Queen has arrived.
Welcome, ladies. Mel, let's start with you. The league has 3 teams at 0-3, including the only female GM, Padfoot Toes. How do they turn things around? What's the positive spin?
Oh, I love the Padfoot Toes. They are fierce. They have a great VP, and they've shown they have conviction, even drafting by name. The record is tough, but they're not panicking. The positive angle is that there's nowhere to go but up. They're due for some major good luck, maybe a huge waiver wire pickup, and that first win is gonna feel so good. They just need to sparkle and shine.
I like that. Z, you're sassy, and you have attitude. Who is the GM that you think is trying a little too hard this season?
Trying too hard. It has to be the Power Bombers. They're the scout, right? Always running the numbers. The regular season juggernaut. They're 2-1, which is great. But they are so serious. Fantasy is supposed to be fun. They need to relax, stop overanalyzing the metrics, and maybe draft a player just because they have cute shoes. Less stress, more success.
Fair enough. Mel, what trade would you love to see happen that would shock the league and inject some serious fun?
A major splash. I think the Pinguinis and the Alphas should get together. The Pinguinis are the deal makers, and the Alphas have that star power. Imagine the assets being shuffled around. A big trade would make both teams better and put the entire league on notice. Get those trade offers flying, ladies and gentlemen.
Z, who is your championship pick? Who has the vibe to win it all?
I'm going with the ultimate underdog vibe. The Guardians. They're coming back from being burned. They're the Phoenix. And they're going to rise from the ashes and take the trophy. I love a good comeback story. They're proving the haters wrong. Comebacks are always in fashion.
Mel, what about you?
I'm going for the team that's doing it for the right reasons. I'm picking 2 balls, 1 hoop. They're winning, they're quiet, and it's a great story. They're playing for the memory, and I think that good karma is going to carry them all the way. Good vibes for the win.
Wonderful insight, ladies. Thanks for stopping by. Check out Court Queens for all your positive fantasy energy.
It's loudest fantasy grime, courtside chaos. It's loudest fantasy grime, courtside chaos. We do back alley buckets and locker room heat, so lace up, show up, or face defeat. Chaos, baby.
Time for our final segment. They are the antithesis of the Court Queens. They are our biggest rivals. They are gritty, they are raw, and they are here to trash talk. Welcome to the chaos. Evil Reese and Playboy CJ from Courtside Chaos.
Tommy, PG, don't get comfortable. We're here to expose the fluff, and this league is full of it.
Yeah, RCMP plus Fantasy Hoops sounds like a bunch of high school kids. Let's talk real fantasy.
Welcome, fellas. Evil Reese, you're the raw analyst. Which team do you think is the biggest fraud at 2-1 or 3-0?
Fraud? That's easy. 2 balls, 1 hoop are 3-0. They inherited a good team, and the GM is checked out. They're winning by accident. It's unsustainable. The minute they have to make a tough lineup decision or a trade, they'll crumble. Pure luck, 0 skill.
Playboy CJ. Who is the most overrated GM in the league right now?
I gotta say, the back-to-back champ King Cobras, they're 3-0, but they're getting complacent. They think they can just coast. They have a massive target on their back, and the fantasy gods are going to humble them. They're like that old vet who thinks his name will win games. The dynasty is over.
Evil Reese. Which 0-3 team is the most fundamentally broken?
The ballers. They're supposed to be the trash talkers, but they are too top heavy and their stars are made of glass. They can talk all they want, but the standings don't lie. They're too stubborn to trade for depth. They're not broken. They're fundamentally stupid. They deserve the cellar.
All right, let's cut to the chase. Playboy CJ, who wins the whole damn thing? Give us the gritty prediction.
It won't be one of these pretty boy teams. I'm going with the Alphas. Their GM respects the legends. He built a core that knows how to win titles. They're just finding their rhythm at 2-1. They have the pedigree and the hunger. They're going to take it all.
I'm taking the team that makes moves and doesn't get sentimental. The Penguinis. They're the deal makers. They are 2-1 now, but they're studying the league. They're waiting for the perfect moment to unload an asset, and they're going to buy their championship. It's cold, it's efficient, it's brutal. And that's how you win.
Gentlemen, always a pleasure. Thanks for the raw takes. Check out Courtside Chaos if you can handle the heat. That was a wild ride, PG. We had the hype of Bounce House, the positivity of Court Queens, and the sheer grit of Courtside Chaos. The league is definitely heating up.
It is TD. We had 5 different championship picks across those 3 segments. King Cobras, Hype, Z Tigers, Swagger, Guardians, Comeback, 2 Balls, 1 Hoop, Karma, Alphas, Pedigree, and the Penguinis, Deal Makers. That tells you how wide open this thing is.
It does. And the rivalry is officially set. We're heading into week 4, where the Padfoot Toes will be fighting for their first W against the 2 Balls, 1 Hoop, and the 3-0 King Cobras face the 2-1 Guardians in a potential preview of the regular season championship.
Can't wait. Remember, Fantasy Hoops is about skill, luck, and knowing when to use that. Fab! For Tommy Douglas, I'm PG-13, and this has been RCMP plus Fantasy Hoops. Good luck this week, and may your waiver wire claims always clear.